Have you ever pushed through pain, whether physical or emotional, only to discover a deeper strength on the other side? What if the real purpose of your daily wins isn't just success, but initiation? In today's video, you'll learn 3 things. Number 1, how to use your daily wins as a fuel for deep identity transformation. Number 2, a simple but sacred practice that conditions your nervous system for next level growth. And number 3, why celebration isn't fluff, it's actually the foundation of sovereignty. I'm Edward Terry, an actor, a sovereign guide and a soul cartographer, and my work is to help you rise with mastery, embody your truth and build a life that echoes with purpose and presence. At this point there is a quote on the screen. As you celebrate, you magnetize. Edward Terry, the Life Mastery book. Now, I'll never forget the moment I reached the summit of the 5th peak at the Enlightened Warrior Camp in Spain. This was the final leg of my quantum leap journey with Success Resources, a journey that had already reshaped my mind and my spirit. But on day 1, I injured my ankle. Not on the mountain, not in some battle of grit, but while dancing during the warm-up. Can you believe it? Still, I kept going. I moved slowly. I was the last in my tribe of over 30, but I was carried, not physically, but emotionally, by the spirit of my tribe. And when I reached that summit, just 5 minutes before the cutoff, I was seen, celebrated, uplifted. But that climb was more than physical. 5 peaks, 1 injured ankle, and a tribe of warriors around me. And one question echoing louder with every step. Who do I choose to be now? I wasn't just limping up that mountain. I was dragging every outdated story of my unworthiness behind me. Every time I told myself, don't be too much. Every time I hid my fire to make others comfortable. And every time I believed healing had to be lonely. But when I reached that summit, last, limping, yet lit from within, I didn't just win, I rose. I reclaimed the archetype. Not the perfect man, not the unbreakable one, but the embodied one. The Sigma who walks with spirit, who howls with laughter, who remembers that devotion to the path is the path. And the return? Oh no, it wasn't a one-way trip. Limping and laughing, I shuffled along like a chimpanzee. Well, don't ask, it actually eased the pain. I was limping with my brother Ramses beside me, and when we crossed the finish line like that, laughing unbroken and shuffling like chimps, both tribes who set off on the trail that day roared with applause. That wasn't just a win, that was an awakening. Now, have you ever had a moment like that, when the return was more profound than the peak itself? Comment below. I'd love to hear your story. So how do you anchor that kind of moment into your daily life where the body almost breaks, but the soul remembers? How do you make sure your growth doesn't just fade into memory, but it becomes part of your very identity? You start simple. You keep a win file. Each night, jot down 3 things you did well, no matter how small they were. This rewires your nervous system to seek progress, not perfection. To see yourself as someone who's winning already. Then, once a week, you can step deeper. Try this little ritual. Light a candle and create some stillness. And ask yourself, which archetype showed up in me this week? Was it the warrior who endured? The magician who transformed? The lover who opened? Or the king or queen who led? Choose one win that best reflects that archetype. Close your eyes, replay the moment, really feel what you felt, whether it was confidence, joy, pride, calm or courage, whatever it was. Let it flood your nervous system, anchor it, and when you're fully in the feeling, speak. I honor the archetype in me. I am ready to embody more. Take a deep breath. Let that identity settle into your cells. And this isn't just reflection, it's reprogramming. If this resonates, hit the like button. It helps this message reach more Sigmas who are ready to rise. Because when your win becomes an invocation, your identity evolves. When your ritual becomes a portal, your path expands. And when your life becomes a ceremony, you don't just rise, you return to who you were before the world taught you to doubt, to the one who never needed fixing, to the Sigma who was always destined to lead. Dream, dare, rise.